So hello, welcome to today's reading. We're going to be doing a no context situation. And so we're going to be looking at what this person's thinking and feeling about you despite not talking to you or despite there being distance between you two. And we're going to be looking at the general situation overall and what's coming next with this person. And so I'm going to give you these animal cards that I have. They're just little animals that I got from Walmart. And I'm going to give you these cards to choose your piles from. I'm going to get one for you and one for your person each. And we're going to compare the energies, and we're going to have a connecting energy as well. And so I'll show you just a second. Here's 1, 2, and pile 3. And then this will be your energies. The top card will be yours, and the bottom will be your person's. Boom. And then I'm going to use these cards as the connecting energy. Or the energy between the two of you. The energy in between the connection. Because like I said, this is no context. This means somebody that you're not in communication with, or not haven't seen in a while, haven't spoken to in a while. And so we're just going to get what's in between you two. What's the vibe in between you and this person in this connection? And so choose one of those 3 piles, and your reading will start in just a moment. You go to the description to click on your reading, I guess, too. Sorry. But pile 1 is about to start. So hi, pile 1. For your card, you have the rabbit. And so you're in a very quick energy. You're really looking for things to change quickly. You're in a very fertile energy too, is what I'm getting. You're in a very rapid energy. And your person is transforming. And the connecting energy is the 4 of Pentacles. I'm seeing energy being all over the place. And so I feel like this thing that separated y'all was both of your energies kind of just being everywhere. Because I feel like your energy is very fast. Their energy is very their energy was young, and it's growing into something more. And it's y'all both needed a foundation. I feel like y'all were both lacking some kind of foundation. And that's what you're finding right now in this connection is your own foundations. You're each learning to support yourselves instead of using relationships or other things to support you. You're learning how to be independent. You're learning how to be on your own. And you're learning how to do that without being greedy is what I'm getting. Right now, that's what's kind of separating y'all is just independent energy, and it's learning to be independent without being greedy. One bad thing about having dogs is I swear dog hair is everywhere. The dogs don't even come in my room. And it's there's dog hair in my room. But it gets on my clothes and stuff, and it's everywhere always. And so I am getting a loyalty vibe just because I'm obsessing over the dog hair. And dogs are very loyal. And so I feel especially rabbits are very loyal too. And I'm thinking about this time, as a child, we had butterflies, caterpillars that grew into butterflies. And we had these 2 caterpillars that went into one cocoon, and it's then they hatched into 2 different butterflies. And so one cocoon hatched into 2 butterflies, and it was just the craziest thing I'd ever seen as a kid. And they were connected at the butt. It was so crazy. It was so weird. And then we had this babysitter. Her name was Carol. She's wonderful. But we asked her what was wrong with the butterflies because we were oh no, are they okay? And she just ripped them apart, and they were fine. She was yeah, they're just stuck together, and she just pulled them apart. And we were oh God, okay. But yeah, that's the vibe I'm getting is you 2 are connected at the hip, kind of. And it's now you're separated and you're not sure what's going on, but it's because you're learning how to be independent. You're learning how to be your own people. And so I'm already getting the vibe that this connection will come back together. But I'm not necessarily saying that has to happen. I'm just saying I feel y'all had a very firm foundation, but it was a foundation that was built on each other. And it's y'all are learning to build your own foundation separate from each other. And that way, whenever y'all come back together, it's 2 different strong foundations rather than just one. You see what I'm saying? You're learning how to be independent so that way you can be dependent on each other. Because you can't help yourself, you can't help somebody else. And that's kind of just the vibe I'm getting is you're going to learn to help yourself and then help this person and vice versa. But let's see what's going on in the connection. Let's just see the energy that's going on, what's happening around you or between you 2, I guess. So let's get some more cards. I'm learning this new way to shuffle, and so we'll see if I can do it. You pull off the top like that. It's kind of loud. Boom. We have the root chakra. And so again, your foundation, you're learning how to feel comfortable and safe on your own is what I'm getting. That's also Capricorn energy and Aquarius energy. Mostly Capricorn. I'm getting career vibes. And so it's kind of like you're building your own like careers. You're working on your careers right now. You and this person both, I feel like. We have the Seven of Pentacles. And it says failure. It says rethink and failure. And we have Taurus and Saturn and Taurus. I got these cards from like the deacons. If you've ever heard of like the deacons in astrology, the deacons are different divisions of each sign, and so this is the ruler of Taurus in this area of Taurus, and it says failure. I think I don't know if I said that, but it says rethink, and so it's about creating a plan. They feel like they failed the first time, and it's like they're trying to figure out how to make this successful this time. I feel like. And then we have Aquarius, the Queen of Pentacles. And so yes, it's all about foundation right now. That's the energy that's connected between y'all two, is your foundations. You're learning about like your friendships. You're learning about how you communicate with other people, how you connect with other people. You're learning about your independence and how you feel like, how you maybe tend to get consumed in the people around you's problems instead of focusing on yourself. With the rabbit too, that's like lots of kids and stuff. There's the Four of Wands. But there's like, that's like, they have lots of children and stuff, and it's like you're consumed in like, even maybe your children or like your family, rather than yourself. And so you're not able to focus on yourself because you're so focused on other people is what I'm getting. Oops. And then the Queen of Wands. You're finding the confidence to focus on yourself. You're finding the confidence to look inward instead of looking outward. You're finding the confidence to admit that like you caused problems, instead of just blaming everyone else from your problems. You're going to be taking accountability for what happens in your life, I feel like now. You're going to be coming to a place where it's like you can take accountability, is what I'm getting. So now let's see what your person's thoughts and feelings are for you. Let's get some cards for that. Boom. These cards are a lot bigger, so it's going to be difficult. We're going to get about 5 cards. We have Strength and the Empress. And so really strong energies coming out to begin with. And so this person definitely sees you as everything. With Strength, they feel like they're not enough for you. They see like the long term with you, but it's like they don't feel like right now is the time to get to that long term. On the bottom we have the Four of Pentacles, same as this card. And so they do feel connected to you still. They do still feel like y'all share a foundation, like y'all share a similar like goal is what I'm getting. They still feel like y'all have a similar outlook in this connection despite differences. So what is this person thinking about you? They're thinking about ways to be better for you and to match you better is what I'm getting. We have the Nine of Pentacles. And so I'm hearing growth. They're thinking about ways to grow with you and ways to grow towards you and like how they're slowly getting to the direction like that they feel. That's the Four of Wands again. And so I'm getting twin flame vibes, soulmate vibes. This person definitely thinks about marriage with you too is what I'm getting. They definitely see that y'all could make it to the long term. I feel like they just feel like now is not the time. It's like now y'all haven't been able to make it there yet. Let's see. Boom, the King of Cups. And so this person's thinking about how they've been controlling their emotions, how they've been manipulating the situation is what I'm hearing. And so it's like they were not really, they were not sharing some information. They were not sharing some things with you that were kind of like important and kind of like fair is what I'm hearing too. And so they were keeping things very one-sided. What is this person thinking about you right now? They're just thinking about how they were doing things that were not necessarily like the best. They didn't have like maybe the best intentions. And they're thinking about how it's like they see you as everything and they were still not like giving you their best intentions. We have the Ace of Wands. And so this person is thinking of some way to reignite the flame of this connection is what I'm getting. They're thinking of some way to overcome this strength energy of their shadows. They're thinking about how they can stand up against like themselves, because it's like they're kind of torturing themselves about it is what I'm getting. Let's get one more card for their thoughts and what they're thinking about you. And then I'm going to get oracle cards as well. The Emperor. And so they're thinking about how they can take control in this situation, how they can take lead in this situation. They may see you as the Emperor. They're thinking about ways that they can step into, like, because we have the Emperor and the Empress in their thoughts. And so it's like they're thinking about ways that they can match you and how they maybe don't match you and how they want to. That's like they want to be like better for you and stuff. And so they're thinking about like ways to grow with you and grow like to match you. Which goes back to that transformation energy that we saw first. So what are the thoughts for you? We have don't settle, and it says I don't, period. And so they're thinking about ways to like, it's like they realized that y'all could have stayed together, but it's like they were settling, or you were settling. There's an energy of not trying to be like your best self. And it's like, that's not what they want. They weren't keeping it 100 with you is what I'm getting to. So maybe they're thinking about like ways that they were lying to you and they were trying to like manipulate you a little bit. Especially because I was getting this earlier, like hidden information. And so there's things that they were hiding from you. It's like they were too scared to speak up about something. They weren't like sharing like the plan with you or something is what I'm getting. I'm going to get one more card for the overall energy too. Just because that's what I felt like to do. So let's get one more card for the overall energy of this connection. Too many. Let's get one. We have the Five of Cups. And so the overall energy is heartbreak. The overall energy is that there was damage done to this connection and to y'all, both of your hearts is what I'm getting. This person feels like they let you down. And it's like there's so many things separating you too is what they're thinking about. They're thinking about how like there's so much in the way of like y'all becoming like a thing or like being together. And I feel like they're trying to figure out how to make it perfect, kind of, is the energy. They want things to be, like, really good. They want things to be kind of perfect. We have the Fruit of Life. And so, yeah, they're definitely thinking about how they could have, like, success with you, how they could create something with you. And that could be a family, for instance, because, like, the Fruit of Life represents, like, it represents birth and giving birth to something. Giving birth to a new life, which can represent, like, actual, like, life, like children. But it can also represent like something you create like for a business or like artwork. They definitely don't want to like, they definitely are thinking about how they were not keeping it 100. They were not like telling you the truth. And it's like they want to come out of that. They want to have some kind of new ground to stand on is what I was hearing. And that kind of fits with like what I was saying in the beginning. They want a new foundation. They want a foundation that can be shared and is very honest and very open. They definitely want to be more like they definitely want you to trust them again is what I'm getting to. Let's get some cards for their feelings. Let's see what they're feeling about you. So what is this person feeling about you? I was actually feeling this one. The Two of Swords. And so they're not really sure what they're feeling right now. They're kind of blind to their feelings. Then we have the Queen of Cups on the back of the deck. And so they do feel like you match them and like y'all heal each other in that way. Y'all have really pointed out to each other maybe like some areas where it's like y'all needed to heal. Then the Queen of Cups on the back of the deck again. Very interesting. I'm hearing that they just don't feel good enough for you with the Two of Swords too. Then the Five of Swords. They feel like there's very like chaotic energy in the air. Like things are very volatile right now. I'm hearing that you're mad at them. And so they're thinking about maybe how you're mad at them for something. The Four of Swords. They definitely feel exhausted too. They really don't know what they feel right now. They feel very like chaotic and like things are kind of out of control. They're trying to figure out how to get things back into control, I feel like. Oops, I'm getting this card. But it's like, despite this feeling of being out of control, it's like they feel so connected to you and they feel like eventually something good will happen out of this connection. And so I feel like they're definitely still holding on to you. They definitely don't want to let go. I don't know what, I don't know. I'm just seeing like a scene where it's like there's a rabbit like jumping through a meadow and then a butterfly like lands on its nose. That's probably not a movie specifically, but like, what's that movie with the cats and the dogs? But that's not going to help. They like run away and get lost. I can't think of it. It's not Homeward Bound. It's something else. But yes, I'm getting very like story vibes, like movie vibes, like very cute movie vibes, child movie vibes. This person feels a little bit cold right now. They feel like you're a little bit cold to them. They definitely feel like they did something to make you like mad or like to disappoint you. And it's like they're very like disappointed in themselves for that. They feel like they let you down, I feel like. There could have been some kind of fight here too, and they're thinking about that. They feel like that you're mad at them overall is what I'm getting. But I feel like despite that, like, they feel like you're mad at them, it's like they feel like y'all will come back together stronger. It's like they know that there's like a link between you two that's like unmatched by any other kind of connection. It's like they know that like this is the connection that they want. This is what they want. And so I feel like despite them feeling disappointed by what happened here, it's like they want to retry. I'm getting both of these two, or all three of these, I guess. But Spiritkin, that's giving me more like twin flame vibes. We have Sanctuary and the Secret Garden. And so I'm definitely getting the vibe of like, and then this card always makes me think of twin flames too. And so I'm definitely getting the vibe that slowly y'all are coming together to create like this secret garden, to create this sanctuary where it's like y'all can both be happy. Y'all feel very connected to each other on like a spiritual level, on like an animal, like an animalistic level, but like on a psychic level too is what I'm hearing, but like on a soul level, you'll feel like you're part of the same like person. Y'all are one and the same. You'll feel very connected in that way where it's like you're already very close to each other despite distance or like differences. We have process. And so yes, I feel like there's a process happening. There's something that's going on that's like, they feel like the things have to happen this way in order for things to be rebuilt, in order for things to be healthy one day, or like healthy again. I'm gonna get some more cards for their thoughts and feelings. And then we're gonna look at what's gonna happen next and what this person wants from this connection. The Two of Swords. So they definitely are feeling very, they feel, I'm hearing lied, and so they feel like they lied to you or you lied to them. They feel like there was a lot of lies in this connection, I feel like. They feel like they were battling themselves in this connection. It's like they were fighting with themselves, or like they put themselves into an unfair situation. The Three of Pentacles. And so they do feel like there's a lot of work here that has to be done to rebuild this connection or to strengthen this connection. The Ten of Pentacles. But it's like that work is worth it to them. They definitely see it as like an investment that's worthy of like their attention and their time. They definitely don't want to like give up on this connection is what I'm getting to. It's like they just don't know how to like proceed. They're not sure what to do necessarily to proceed. The Queen of Swords. And so definitely very cold vibes. You could have been like, there could have definitely been a very like a big fight here. And then the King of Swords. That's cute. That flipped over. And so it's like there was a big fight. There was some kind of big like big energy here too. On the back of the deck, we had the Five of Wands, and then we have the Five of Pentacles on the top of the deck, because I looked. And there's also the Herald of Wands on the back of the deck, which is like their child. And so it's like they feel like y'all are an even match in that way, where it's like y'all are just very similar. I feel like they see you as something very similar to them, because we've had like two pairs come up. We've had the Queen of Cups come up too with this card. And it's like, here's a pair and here's a pair. And then like, this is a child. And so they definitely see like, and then even like the Emperor and the Empress came out together. And so they definitely see like the long term with you. There's the Ten of Pentacles again. And so it's definitely long-term vibes. They definitely are trusting in the process, and they see things growing with you. They see things changing and evolving over time is what I'm getting. They definitely feel like that good things are coming. It's just like right now is not the time. They need to finish their evolution. What do they want in this connection? What are their desires in this connection? What are their intentions? Actually gonna take this card. What are their intentions? The Knight of Swords. And so it kind of goes back to that Two of Swords energy. They have unclear intentions. They're not really sure what they want. They are thinking about the long term, but they're not sure that that's exactly what they want, is what I'm getting. And I feel like it's because they're going through this transformation. The King of Cups. I'm getting that they're not intending to act on their emotions a little bit. And so that's interesting. It's like they're not intending to, but with the Knight of Swords there, it's like it's going to be very chaotically, like, it's going to be very chaotic when it happens. It's like they know it's going to happen, but they're trying to prevent it too. We have Death and we have Temperance. So their intentions are to allow themselves to transform, to allow themselves to grow into the responsibility, I feel like, of this connection. We're gonna get one more card too, the Two of Wands. And so they're planning to grow into this connection, but they're planning to grow into it, but like they don't feel like they're there yet. They feel like they're getting there, and it's 22 minutes on the clock too. But like they just feel like they're not there yet, and they're trying to figure out how to get there. But it's also like they have this impulsive energy where it's like they know they're gonna give into it a little bit. Let's see what's gonna happen next in this connection. So what's coming next? What's gonna happen next? I don't think I could do it with this deck, because they're like kind of like a different texture. They don't really slide. I'm actually gonna use that card, the Page of Flowers. And so what's gonna happen next is, let's see. The Ace of Cups. And so I'm seeing like, and then the Page of Swords too. It's like some kind of new emotion. They're gonna express to you that's like, that you give them butterflies is what I'm kind of getting, but it's like, they're gonna express to you that like, let's see, the Chariot. And so I do feel like movement's gonna happen. It's like y'all are gonna come back together. There is gonna be like communication again. The King of Spears. And then the Fool. And so I feel like they do want to communicate, and they do want to tell you about like some kind of new beginning that they want to express to you, that they see like the family with you in the long term. It's just like they're very immature about it. They're not really sure how to do that. They're not really sure how that can happen. And so it's like what's going to happen next is them making some kind of action towards you. But I feel like it's with the King of Spears, it's going to be a very like logical action. And so they're going to have all this emotion that's motivating them to do something, but it's like they're not going to necessarily follow their emotions or follow their heart. They're going to go with their head, and so they're going to lead with their mind. They're going to do something very logical, I feel like, next. And let's get like 2 more cards. The King of Pentacles. And so I feel like they're going to want to support you in some way. And then the Knight of Swords. The Chariot's on the bottom too. And so they're going to want to show you like some way that they've grown as a person. They're going to want to show off to you a little bit. They're going to want to express to you that they're changing and they're evolving. And they're going to want to show you that like they're doing it quicker than they expected, or quickly, or something like that. There's going to be some kind of chaotic energy that happens soon. And so something unexpected, something unpredictable. So that's kind of why I'm having trouble, I guess, predicting it, because it's literally going to be unpredictable. But let's get your advice right now. We have the Two of Swords. And so that's the 3rd time it came up. It says to sage, it says to smoke and pine. It's like cleansing the energy around you. And so I feel like it's time to release the energy that's around you. Release like what you can't have control over. The 7 of Swords. It says talk to a friend, phone a friend. And then it says sing. And so I feel like you need to get your truth out there. You really need to speak about what happened in this connection maybe. And you need to allow the truth to be heard. You need to speak your truth is kind of what I'm hearing. You need to like communicate what you feel and what you've experienced with somebody you trust. The Nine of Wands says, push harder, you got this. And so I feel like you're being encouraged to continue working on yourself and continue pushing in your own life and to really like embrace your own energy and like grow into your own person. It says, know thyself, and exactly, kind of. And so embracing the past, following your intuition. And so I feel like you're supposed to listen to your heart right now. You're supposed to be really expressing what you feel and like releasing some of that negative energy that's pent up inside you. You need to allow yourself to evolve is what I'm getting. Then we're gonna get one more oracle card for your advice. We have hurt people hurt people. And so it says, I never knew how strong I was until I had to forgive someone who wasn't sorry, accept an apology that I never received. And so your advice right now is to accept apologies that haven't been given to you. Your advice right now is to understand yourself better and to find yourself, to push hard and like see yourself as enough and to see yourself as strong enough to overcome this. I feel like you feel very deceived and you feel very like hurt by the past. And so you're supposed to be releasing that. You're supposed to be allowing your inner child to like be happy again, to be playful again, and like see the optimism in life, see the joy that can happen in life. I feel like you need to get back to your energy and like, or get back to your rabbit energy where it's like you're excited and enthusiastic for things to happen. You feel kind of pessimistic now and like expecting the worst. And I just feel like you're supposed to be focused on your foundation and pushing forward to overcome like these challenges and to trust in the process. So hi Pile 2, welcome to your reading. We're going to be looking at your person's thoughts and feelings in a no context situation. And so we're going to start off with your energy. You have the Penguin. And then we're going to look at your person, the Owl. And so your energy is feeling kind of cold, but like not cold, but like you're in a cold situation, but you're very warm despite that. I'm also getting like, I think penguins mate for life. I think so. Pretty sure. If not, they're very dedicated to like their children and like taking care of their children and making sure that they survive. And so I'm definitely getting good mother-father vibes from you. And then from your person, I'm getting very wise vibes. The connecting energy is the Eight of Swords. It says sunset versus sunrise. And so I feel like right now y'all are learning to be happy through the good and the bad. Y'all are both, like, I feel like holding yourselves together and y'all are holding yourselves apart at the same time. And I feel like you're learning to not limit yourselves, to not tie yourselves up, and to, like, to be wise is what I'm hearing, but to be wise, like, on your own. Or, like, to be wise about like what you bring to this connection, you're learning what you can and what you can't bring to a connection. And it says, can you tell the difference? So can you tell the difference between like endings and beginnings? And so I'm getting rebirth vibes. I'm getting that there's a rebirth in this connection coming, definitely. I'm getting sunset vibes, really. Like, look at how there's orange and then like the orange and the yellow. Definitely getting bird vibes too. So communication, intellect, like thoughts, the air. Getting very passionate vibes too. I'm getting that one of you is kind of a creature of the night and one's kind of a creature of the day. And so I feel like you'll have that separation where it's like y'all are just different. Y'all are very different is what I'm getting. But let's see what the rest of the energy is between you two in this connection. We're going to see what's going on and like what's happening. Maybe why y'all separated, that kind of energy. I'm learning this new way to shuffle, and so I'm not very good at it yet, but I'm trying to practice. So that's why we're doing it today in this video. This is where you just pull off the top like this, and you just go until you feel a card. We have the Eight of Pentacles. And so that is Sun in Virgo. It says refined, and it says producer, I think. And so I'm getting perfectionist energy, especially with the Sun in Virgo. That is very perfectionist. That is very like self-critical. And like usually when you're self-critical, you criticize other people for things that just don't matter in a sense. And so I'm getting that there was a lot of things in this connection that were not like important, that were being like brought up as issues. I'm getting unnecessary problems, kind of, is the vibe. Then we have the Page of Pentacles with the heart chakra. And so I feel like y'all definitely are learning to embrace your heart chakra energy. Y'all are definitely learning to embrace that Venus energy. That soft, nurturing energy. Actually getting this card. Aquarius. And that is the root chakra. And then one more card flipped over, the Sun and Aries. And so I'm getting that there are very tough energies here, very hard energy, literally tough energy. It's like y'all are butting heads just a little bit. I feel like y'all are both manifesting some kind of change in this connection. Y'all are both growing within this connection. You're learning to balance your energy and to refine your energy. You're learning to stand strong through troubles and through trials and tribulations. You're learning to stand through difficult situations and grow past that. You're learning to be above the problems, is what I'm hearing. And so I feel like both of you definitely tie yourself up in your own issues, and it's like y'all are learning to not bring that to the connection. Because I feel like that could be what separated y'all. So I am getting very similar vibes, but I'm getting very similar vibes, I guess. Do owls mate for life? I don't know. But birds, I feel like, are very good parents in a way. And so I'm getting like parenting vibes for sure. That y'all want to have kids together and stuff. It's like, that's like the energy. But it's like right now, y'all are both having to transform. Y'all are both having to refine yourselves and like learn to be critical of like yourselves and other people, and learning not to project your insecurities onto other people is what I'm getting. And so in this connection, there could have been a lot of like projection where y'all were just like, you were like insecure about something, and so you were putting that on them. And I feel like you're learning to make your insecurities your problem and to not bring those to your connection. You're learning to be independent of your insecurities and to be able to stand against like what you feel about yourself and like the negative emotions that you may have. Because really, those are your problem, not your partner's. You know what I mean? And that's what I feel like y'all are learning right now. So let's see what their thoughts and feelings are for you. Let's start out with their thoughts. So what are they thinking about you? What are they thinking in your regard? Like I said, the Empress popped over. But the general energy I'm getting is death, and so transformation coming. And with the Empress popping over, they're definitely thinking about how you're amazing is what I'm getting. They're definitely thinking about the way they feel a lot of emotions for you, how you open their heart chakra, and it's like how y'all connect like on an intimate and deep level. Let's get some more cards. The Eight of Swords. They're thinking about whatever has been tying y'all up. And so I feel like this person maybe wasn't very emotionally available. And so what's on their mind is becoming more emotionally available. They're thinking about ways to allow their heart to open up to you is what I'm getting. We have the King of Cups. And so they've been controlling their emotions. They've really been like trying to gain emotional stability is what I'm hearing. And so I feel like they're trying to really work on like what they feel and what they think. Lots of bird vibes so far. And I mean, I'm using a bird deck right now, like a crow deck. But like these two are both birds too. And so I'm just getting lots of communication. And so it's like y'all did communicate for a long time, like about like everything. Y'all really shared a lot with each other. And it's like right now, I feel like you're both struggling because you're on your own kind of. You're both missing like that dependency. The Ace of Swords. And so they are thinking about reaching out and communicating with you. They're trying to open that door again, I feel like. They're trying to figure out how to open that door. And I feel like they're trying to look at themselves and refine themselves to see what it is that they need to do to open that door. I feel like just because of this, I feel like you could have walked away from this person just because I feel like all these crows are like facing this way and it's like they're all going back towards the your person. And so I feel like you could have walked away from your person definitely. And I feel like you regret it for sure is what I'm getting. The Three of Swords though, I saw it. And so I'm getting big heartbreak vibes. This person's definitely thinking about like how maybe there was an argument or there was some kind of situation that like really hurt them. They could have caused, one of y'all could have like caused this heartbreak, like done something that was like sabotagey or like to hurt the other person in a way. Like you could have done it on purpose even is what I'm getting. And with the Knight of Wands, I'm getting like fuckboy energy. And so that's the energy of like going out and doing things that you shouldn't be doing and knowing you shouldn't be doing it and like doing it on purpose kind of. And so I'm just getting like immature energies in that way. I'm getting that there's an immaturity around the heart chakra. And so you're not really sure how to express and how to accept love. I'm getting a disconnect there. We have the Ace of Wands and the Three of Pentacles. And so this person's thinking about some way that you've inspired them to work harder. This person's thinking about how they want to grow and like how they want to change and evolve for you or with you. They're definitely thinking about you a lot. I feel like they feel very tied to you and very like stuck in this connection in a way. Like not stuck in the connection, but stuck to like, they feel like they can't get over you, definitely. And they're thinking about the fact that they can't get over you. They're thinking about like their work and how they want to create something for you. They're thinking about how you inspire them and how they see you as the Empress, literally. Because the Empress is Venus energy. It's all of the queens combined. And so they see you as a very like a very well-rounded person. We have embrace your space. Happiness begins now. Each moment is a gift. Engage in mindfulness and be present. And so you're being encouraged to forget the past, but not forget the past to learn from the past, but to live in the moment, and so to not like obsess over the past. This person is thinking about that as well. This person's thinking about how it's like y'all can be apart, and it's like it's not the end of the world. I feel like, because I don't feel like this is the end of the world, like y'all separation. I just feel like it's very very stressful. I feel like this person doesn't feel or doesn't think about themselves as like matching you. They see themselves as a little bit less than you, and they're trying to gain control over their emotions. So they're trying to really like process their emotions and feel what they feel. They really do feel hurt, I feel like, by the situation. And it's like they're trying to take this time that y'all are apart to really understand why they got hurt, and to understand that, to really like comprehend it. They're embracing the space, and so they're trying to make each moment like the best they can. And so that's what I guess you're being encouraged to do too, because that's what this person I feel like is trying to do. They're trying to make like even something they don't want to happen like the best that they can. So whatever's negative, they're still trying to make it a positive. They're still trying to be optimistic. We have healing waters. And so my little sister was telling me about how like anytime she has a headache, she just chugs as much water as she can in that moment. And that made me think about like how programming your water can really change your life, because it's like you're putting that intention into something that's very like very malleable in that way, because water holds energy, and like that's why like water can like really shock you and stuff. And like if you put electricity into water, it's dangerous. And like lightning and rain and stuff, and like taking a shower when it's lightning outside is very dangerous, because like water like transmutes energy. And so putting positive thinking into your water, letting your water heal you, and allowing nature to be like one with you is what I'm getting. I'm getting that this person's thinking about ways to heal, and this person is thinking about like, I'm getting that y'all are thinking on the same level. Y'all are very connected to like the mind. You'll have a psychic connection in that way, because like I keep mixing up their thoughts with like your thoughts a little bit. And so I'm just getting like very connected. This person's definitely thinking about you a lot, and I feel like you're thinking about them a lot. Y'all both feel tied into the situation and not really sure how to get out of it. Y'all both feel like there's no hope without each other a little bit, and it's like y'all are learning to be happy on your own. Let's see what this person's feeling about you, though. The Ten of Swords. And so they feel betrayed a little bit. They feel stabbed in the back. They also feel like maybe they stabbed you in the back, but they definitely feel like there's pain in the past with this connection. Then we have the Six of Cups. And so you wake up their inner child. You make them feel very happy, and they definitely feel like y'all will get back together. They're definitely feeling love for you. The Queen of Wands. They feel like they're learning to be independent, or like y'all are both learning to be independent. They feel like you're very independent too. They feel like you're good on your own, and it's like you don't need them. And I feel like that scares them a little bit. I can't tell. I think the crow has its back, or I think the crow is facing forward, but I thought the crow had its back turned to the camera, but to the front. And so I feel like there's an energy of like snootiness is kind of what I'm getting from the Queen of Wands right now. I'm not sure why. I feel like this person feels a little bit like they feel like that you hurt them maybe, but they also feel like they're a little bit like above that. They're above like the situation. It's like they don't want you to know that the situation's affecting them. This person definitely feels like you're not afraid to speak your truth. You're not afraid to speak up for yourself is what I'm getting. There's the Queen of Cups too. And so lots of queens. This person definitely feels like you're everything is what I'm getting, literally. The Seven of Wands, and then we're going to get one more card. The Four of Swords. So this person needs to rest. This person needs healing. This person definitely needs healing with the Six of Cups and that. They feel like they're in pain. They feel hurt, and it's like they're trying to heal right now. And so if y'all are separated, and that's the point of this reading kind of, is that y'all are separated, but I feel like this person's definitely trying to heal. And so giving them their space and allowing them to heal is what they need right now. They need that time alone. They need that time to themselves to really grow. But what does this person feel about you, feel for you? The universe is your homegirl. And so they feel like the universe is on their side, and like this connection will work out as long as they just believe in it. We have calibrate, align, ask for a sign, infinite protection, and affirmations, consistency. And so staying on the same level. One thing that I've heard on YouTube a lot from tarot readers is like to not manifest a specific person, but to manifest what you want about a person. And so think about all the qualities in this person that you like and try to manifest that specifically. Allow the universe to deliver to you whatever they want to, instead of trying to manifest like specifically like the situation you want. Manifest the qualities you want in this person. And so I feel like this person feels very like they're trying to gain control of their emotions. They're trying to really improve as a person. And so I would say manifest somebody that you feel like is going to improve as a person, somebody who's willing to grow and change. Manifest a person who really believes in the universe's power too. Like these are the things that I want you to focus on instead of like focusing on necessarily the connection, because I'm getting that like you could be very focused on the connection. I feel like this person is too. That's why I'm saying that, because I do see like a mirroring vibe. I feel like y'all are similar but different kind of vibe. It's like where it's like not even two sides of the same coin, but like I'm trying to think. I'm getting like in numerology how two means two different things, and so it's like y'all are two different things, but y'all go together to make one thing very well. And so I don't feel like y'all are necessarily the same side, opposite sides of the same coin. It's like y'all are opposite. It's like y'all are two different things that match each other. Yin and yang energy is kind of what I'm getting. And so I just feel like y'all are very similar but different. Y'all are very yin and yangy. And I'm getting chakras too. I didn't even see that, but I'm just getting a vibe of like allowing the universe to deliver to you whatever it wants to, and allowing healing to happen, allowing energy to flow naturally, and to manifest the energy you want into your life. To be specific and intentional is what I'm really getting. And so to be very intentional with your thoughts and your words and your affirmations and your mindset. Let's get some more cards for the feelings. They feel like you're very connected, and I feel like they feel very connected to the universe. They feel like y'all match in that way, where y'all are very similar because of that. One drop. And so they really do feel like you're the one thing for them, kind of, is what I'm getting. They do feel like you're one drop in their ocean, whatever that means. I don't really know. And then shadow and grace. And so they feel that you are very poised, that you are very, that you're very graceful and very mysterious. They definitely see you as like everything. Like I keep getting that vibe, like where it's like you're just so much to this person. We have spiraling into love. And so they feel just not good enough for you, kind of, is what I'm getting too. And it's like, they feel like maybe like they just have a lot of refinement to do, is what I'm getting. This person doesn't feel like, they feel like hurt right now too. They feel very closed off to love and like to emotions. The King of Cups is somebody who has a lot of emotions but isn't really open to sharing them, because he has a lot of control over his emotions. And so I feel like this person's really controlling what they feel, and they're really trying to think logically and like trying to learn from the past. I feel like this person feels very stuck in the past, and I feel like you both feel that way, and you're both being encouraged to focus on the future and focus on the now, and so to live in the moment and choose to be happy now. I feel like this person's trying to understand how to do that too. Let's see what this person's feelings are. Let's get some more cards. This person definitely feels like you maybe have healed them. You've really opened their heart chakra, because we have like Venus coming up twice right now. And so yeah, I'm getting that vibe. And Taurus vibes, so very sensual vibes. Taurus is the sign of like the senses. They feel like there is a plan in place. They feel like the universe has a plan for this connection. There's a reason that y'all met. There's the Empress again. And so I can't stress this enough. This person definitely sees you as everything. It's like they know that you're everything, and that's why they're scared to like be in a connection with you, is what I'm getting. It's because they just know that like they can't respect you on the level that you need it right now. And it's like they don't want to hurt you more, and like they don't want to cause more problems, and they want to heal so that way y'all can come back together stronger. They understand that separation is a good thing, is what I'm getting. They understand that like sometimes like bad things are like sometimes it hurts, but it's like it's necessary to be separated. And the Two of Wands again. This person definitely feels like there's a divine plan in place. This person feels your side of the story. They feel your perspective, I'm getting. They're definitely not one-sided in that way. They're thinking about you as well. And so it may not feel like that to you. It may feel like they're just thinking about themselves and like they want to be away from you and like all these bad things. But I'm definitely getting that they're thinking about they feel your side of the story. They feel connected to your side of the story. With Janice, that's what it is. It's seeing both sides. It's seeing through the veil, kind of. And so I feel like they know that the universe is leading y'all together, and they're like trusting in that. Next, we're gonna see what their intentions are in this connection. We have Strength with the Queen of Cups again, and the Ace of Cups. And so they definitely want to rebirth this connection. They want to heal their shadows. They want to heal their ego and overcome the things about themselves that are like selfish and like that are not genuine is what I'm hearing, but like they want to overcome their shadows, their fears. And so maybe they were very scared because they don't feel like they match you. And I feel like they're trying to overcome that. They're trying to get on your level. Or at least like fake it till they make it. They're trying to get to a place where they can fake it till they make it before they come back in. They're creating a plan. They're developing a plan that they're going to put into action is what I'm getting. They're trying to figure out how to refine themselves for you. It's like they're trying to learn what they need to do to grow to be part of your life. I saw the Ace of Pentacles on the back, but then we have the Knave of Discs. And so their intentions are to have some kind of dream come true with you. They definitely are dedicated. Like they feel connected to this relationship in like a big way. Then we have the Three of Discs. And so they feel like a lot of work. Their intention is to work on this connection. Their intention is to work for this connection too. To work on growing for this connection. And then we have the Three of Cups flipping over too with the High Priestess on the back. And so this person wants to build a friendship with you is what I'm getting. They want to become friends with you. So that way it's like, because like, what would be the best kind of lover to have? A best friend. If your best friend could be your lover, that'd be perfect. That's kind of the vibe I'm getting. And that's what I'm getting, yeah. And I'm also thinking about these two people I knew. It was two ladies that were together in a relationship, and they were like, I looked at their birth chart the other day, like they're both their birth charts, and I realized that they were literally opposite signs kind of in their rising. So one of them had Taurus rising, and then one of them had Scorpio rising, which is what's called sister signs. And so it was like they were sisters. It was like they were best friends too originally before they got together. And so it was just this vibe of like them being sisters, not in a relationship. And so like, yes, they could like love each other as like a partner, but it's like that brought them apart because they were so close as sisters. It was like they were such sisters that like they couldn't be in a relationship. And that's kind of the vibe I'm getting here too, is like y'all are like sisters or like brothers. Y'all are like brother and sister. It's like your family, and it's like it's that kind of vibe where it's like one of you is like an older brother or sister. It's like they look up to you. I feel like this person looks up to you in a way, which is interesting because they're coming out as the owl, they're coming out as the more wise energy, and then you're coming out as like the penguin. And I feel like they just look up to the fact that they're smart enough to be able to look up to your energy is what I'm getting. It's like they see like, because like a penguin, it goes through some pretty crazy like life situations. Like think about it, like a penguin's like walking on the ice and like it's freezing cold and like they're taking care of their eggs and like there's huge like monsters trying to eat them all the time. And so I feel like you've been through a lot of adversity, and this person really recognizes that and they see that the value in that. And it's like they want to learn from you is what I'm getting. They really see like that you have a lot to offer in terms of like knowledge and stuff too. And I feel like they're wise enough to comprehend that. They're wise enough to see that. And they're wise enough to see that like there's just more in this connection than like meets the eye. They're definitely like open to seeing that. And so I'm getting that y'all are both very wise, very spiritual people, and this person really looks up to you. I'm getting that maybe that you're very dedicated to this person as well, but it's like you're not thinking about it from as high of a perspective as they are. You're thinking about it on like a more selfish-ish level, kind of. Not saying that you're selfish, but just thinking that you're thinking about it more as like from a selfish point of view, where it's like you want this connection now and you want it back, but it's like they want to let this connection be what it is and let this connection happen naturally the way like I'm hearing God intended. But let's see what's going to happen next in this connection. See what's going to happen next. So this person does look like, especially with the Chariot on the bottom, this person looks like they want to rush in very quickly and like communicate with you. They want to share something with you or like talk to you. They want to open communication again. And so I feel like what's going to happen next is opening communication. This person right now intends on healing themselves before they do that. And I feel like they'll want to open like friendly communication soon now. See what's going to happen next. Oops. The Hierophant. So what's going to happen next is learning is what I'm hearing. And so this is usually a marriage card, but I'm not really getting marriage right now. I'm getting more of like, this person wants to learn from this connection, learn from their mistakes, and allow things to transform with that death energy that we got in the beginning. This person wants to release shackles and like learn how to, and then there's the Three of Cups again. But they just want to, what's next is like them learning the lessons and learning like how to evolve. And we're getting more Taurus vibes, which is this card, the Heart Chakra. And so they're learning how to be open to their heart chakra. The cards don't want to flip over today. So I feel like this person's very private. The High Priestess. And so what's going to happen next is some kind of healing, some kind of like following a divine plan. There's some kind of natural energy that's coming in to help y'all. The Seven of Cups. Why the Seven of Cups? The Page of Cups, and then the Star. And so I feel like you're going to be gaining some kind of recognition. You're going to be alone, I feel like, too. And so it's like you're learning, you're looking at more options. You're opening your eyes to just more possibilities. You're seeing that, like, things happen when they're supposed to. And you're going to be taking opportunities that are in front of you rather than, like, wishing on one opportunity. And so I'm just seeing that, like, you're going to be taking things more casually with what's going to happen next. What's going to happen next is you're going to be seeing your value and learning your value. There's going to be lots of life-changing things, lots of healing, and lots of adapting to your current situation rather than looking at this connection and being like, I need this connection. You're going to be learning to live in the moment and live in the situation that you're currently in. You're going to be taking things for what they are at face value a little bit better, or a little bit more, is what I'm getting. But let's get some advice for you as what to do, just in general, like what's your advice? Because it does stink being in no contact with the person that you really feel like connected to, especially like, I've just been explaining how connected y'all feel. But what's your advice? Victory and then heartbreak. And so to feel your emotions and to allow yourself to experience your emotions, you could be blocking the way you feel off and trying to like put on a happy face despite what you feel. And I'm also getting the message that like you don't have to be always strong. And so you can admit that this situation really like shook you at your core and like hurt you. You can cry about it. It says to be early, be on time. And so I'm just getting the vibe that you need to work or focus on your career and focus on your endeavors, to work very hard at them and to gain stability in them. With workout too, I'm getting that like you have a lot of excess energy, and so it's just like to release that excess energy and like to feel what you feel and to allow yourself to heal, to create a plan. And so that goes back to that manifestation thing I was saying, to maybe like literally write down what you want in a partner, and like to write down what you this is what I'm getting. And so to write down what you admire in other people, and then to write down what you admire about yourself, and like see what the similarities and what the differences are there. Because like that's what I'm getting, is you need to look at like what you because like I said in the beginning with the Virgo, it's like refinement. It's like you're overly critical of yourself, and so you're overly critical of this person when you were in a relationship. And so I'm just getting that you need to like really like focus on what traits you like about others, what traits you like about yourself, and maybe even focus on like writing down like what you don't like about yourself and what you don't like about other people, and like what bothers you, and then like see where that's like maybe not necessarily like, just focus on like, just look at that, just take a look at that and really like think about growth while you do it. Is what I'm getting. Setting goals too is what I'm getting. And then we have the Ace of Pentacles. It says clean house. And so yeah, cleaning out the bad, like cleaning up the energy around you, taking opportunities too, because we have the Ace of Pentacles right here too. And so I'm just seeing that like you're gonna be growing into yourself is what I heard. And so like you're going to be coming into yourself. You're going to be really like stepping into your energy and like having your glow up moment is what I'm getting. You're going to be seeing yourself as a star, I feel like, soon. And like you need to be preparing for that, and you need to be allowing yourself to hurt like right now, like feel your emotions right now, so that way you can be ready for whenever it's time to step into that star power. Because with the King of Wands here too, I'm seeing a leader. And so I'm seeing that even though you're in the Empress energy, you need to step into some kind of leadership energy. I feel like right now you're waiting on things to happen to you, and it's like you can't wait on things to happen to you. You have to do the things that you want to happen to you. You have to make them happen. And so overall, your advice, I feel like, is to take lead in your own life. I'm going to get one more Speak Your Truth Oracle for this one. I feel like this pile is shorter than the last one, but it's okay. It'd be like that. I feel like I said, this person has a very private energy, I feel like. And so I feel like, especially with the owl, like that's a kind of more of like a hidden energy at night and stuff. And so keeping it 100, I'm getting the vibe that you've been lying to yourself about the way you feel a little bit. You've been trying to hide your emotions from yourself. And like your advice is to really like, to be 100 with yourself, to really like let yourself feel it. But I feel like this person really hides things like from themselves even, like, or not even from themselves. This person's just very private, I feel like they're very wise in the way that like they don't hide things from themselves. But I feel like they're just very private. They don't like to share everything with everybody. It's like they like to keep to themselves. And then we have Earth's Prayer with the Tetra Pisces in the middle. The Tetra Pisces is about like creation. And so you're being asked to use your pain for creation, to express your emotions in your artwork is what I'm getting. Or if you don't do artwork, to express your emotions, like to use your emotions as encouragement to make your own life like better. And so to not be like hurt by your emotions, to understand that they're trying to teach you to like be stronger. That's the vibe I'm getting though, definitely. And I don't know why, but I'm feeling the need to roll the dice. Like literally, I was just getting like, in my head it said roll dice. And so I'm gonna roll 2 of these dice. Not the dice I wanted to grab, but it's okay. 8 and 12. And so I'm getting that there's lots of Pisces vibes, lots of dream-like vibes. I feel like you have a lot of dreams right now, literally. And I feel like things are very in your head. Things are very misunderstood is what I'm hearing. And like confused. I'm feeling confused vibes. And so I'm just getting the vibe that like things need to be simplified. You need to reduce your life down to the essential things and like really like clean out the unnecessary, like to get back to your center. And so find your center is what I'm getting. Find the magic in your everyday life again. And like connect back to your magic. That's what I'm getting. Connecting back to what makes you a good partner and stuff. And like really recognizing yourself as like the divine being that you are. And so seeing yourself as magical. I'm getting the magic just because of like I'm seeing 8, 8, and 8, which is like Scorpio vibes. And then I'm also getting like with the penguin card, that's your energy. You're very loyal and you're very hard worker. You're very dedicated. You can stand through any adversity. And I feel like that's something you're forgetting about yourself. It's like even though you're going through adversity, you are somebody who can actually withstand it. You don't let things break you. You let things make you. And so I'm feeling like you just are losing sight of that. You're kind of almost letting things break you. You're forgetting how strong you are. And so I feel like you need to connect back and really remind yourself how strong you are. Allow yourself to be vulnerable and allow yourself to fall apart to build yourself back together. It's like this T-Pain song I like. It's called Get Up. And it's just like, what you gonna do when you get up? And it's just it's like saying that like, even though you fall, you always have the choice to get back up and get up stronger. And so just take this as an opportunity to get up and be stronger, literally. But that's your reading I have for you today. Thank you for watching this, and I'll see you in the next one. So pile 3, welcome to your reading. First, we're gonna look at your energy, and you're coming up as the elephant. So you're coming up as very stable, very strong, and this person's the giraffe. So very, very like, y'all have the same environment is what I'm getting. Y'all come from like a similar environment. And I'm just getting that y'all are not looking at each other right now. One of you is probably chasing the other one who's running a little bit. And I'm getting like, that one of you is very confident in this connection and one of you is a little bit more flighty in this connection. I'm getting that y'all are both very like unique people and like very strong people. I'm getting that y'all are very adaptable people. And then the 2 of Pentacles, which gives me adaptable vibes, like juggling things. It's like y'all can juggle many things at once. And I feel like this connection could be being juggled a little bit. Like it could be a little bit like up in the air is what I'm getting too. But it's like y'all are both very stable animals on your own. Like y'all both have the ability to like protect yourself. You're very strong. You're very large animals. And so it's like y'all have a lot of personality. Y'all are both very strong is what I'm getting. And then the first card we have coming out is the heart chakra. And so this is the heart chakra. It's also Libra energy, I'm pretty sure. Is what this card's supposed to remind you of. But if it's not Libra, then it's Taurus. And so I'm just getting like Taurus vibes too, really like sensual vibes. And I'm getting like partnership. I'm getting that like, because this is supposed to, sorry, I forgot to say that. This is the connecting energy, this is your energy, their energy, and then this is going to be like the energy that's like in the connection right now. And so I feel like this person still feels very connected to you at the heart. They still feel like you're opening like their heart to them. Like y'all have your heart open to each other, even though there's like not communication or like there's like a running away kind of energy. Maybe this person's very scared of love and like scared of how much they feel for you is what I'm getting. I saw this card. I'm gonna take both of these two. It says dream big and then happiness. And then it says wealth. And so I feel like overall in this connection is heading towards like, this connection feels like a wish fulfillment that got like a little bit like broken. And it's like y'all were impatient is what I'm getting. Or this person could have been like scared of love and like they were running away from you, and it's like you were like slowly catching up to them, and it's like y'all both see the long term together, but right now it's like y'all don't have the ability to be together just because of not only immaturity, but like because of fear of like love. Because of a difficulty communicating is what I'm getting. We have Mercury and Virgo. So Mercury ruling over Virgo. So this is a very strong part of Virgo. And Virgo at their best are very practical, very routine is what I'm getting. And so I feel like this person had a lot of difficulty in like letting you into their routine. I feel like you threw this person's routine off a little bit. They may have noticed that they were very obsessed with you is what I'm getting. And so I'm just getting that like this person had a lot of trouble. There's the throat chakra again. I'm putting that out there just because it came out as a pair. And then we have the Four of Wands too. And so I feel like this person got kind of obsessed with you and you threw off their routine just a little bit. And they weren't sure how to react about that. With the Four of Wands and then the Page of Diamonds there, it's like they're a very independent person. They're a very wild person is what I'm hearing. And then it's like you came in and tried to make them you're trying to turn a hoe into a housewife kind of. And it's like they almost let you do that, but then they got scared and now they're running away from that. It's like they are scared of their dreams. They're scared of getting lucky and getting what they want is what I'm getting. They're scared of, union and partnership. I feel like there's just a lot of fear in this connection right now. And so I feel like there's lots of fear of opening up their emotions. And so I feel like there could be a lot of emotional damage as well as what I'm getting. And so that makes it very difficult for this person to open up to anybody. Let's get an overall energy too. One more overall energy for the connection. Seeing this card. We have the Ten of Swords, and so the past is heavy. There could be betrayal, definitely. And then we have the Five of Cups, yes. So heartbreak is kind of the overall theme right now. Betrayal. So this person's letting the past, and you are too, I guess. But the past is affecting this connection, is what I'm getting. The past is heavy in this connection, and not only between you two, but the past that doesn't affect, the past in the way that it doesn't have to be about y'all's past. It can be just each other's past separately. Because I feel like there's just heavy energy in the past. We have the Page of Pentacles coming out again. Did that not come out? No, it didn't. I thought it did. Then we have the Knight of Swords too. And so I'm getting growth, and I'm getting what this person's thinking about you is y'all are growing. Y'all have some kind of dream together too is what I'm getting. I keep forgetting things. So it's there's a disconnect on the focus. Y'all are unable to focus on this connection for some reason. And I'm getting this because of an immature energy. But this is supposed to be their thoughts, and I forgot to explain that. But yes, this person's thinking about with the Page of Cups, they're thinking about their inner child. They're trying to assess their inner child wounds is what I'm getting. The Five of Wands. And so that's kind of what I'm getting to, because I feel very chaotic right now for some reason. I feel like I became more chaotic when I started this pile. And so I'm just getting chaos. I'm getting that this person's trying to grow, and I feel like you're trying to grow too, and it's just very chaotic. It's causing lots of drama is what I'm hearing too. And so there could be drama that this person's thinking about in this connection, and I'm just getting that from what I was getting intuitively. And so I feel like drama is separating y'all. Drama is what's making this person run away. They're kind of chasing clout is what I'm hearing too. Then we have the Knight of Cups. And so again, I'm getting a fear of romance. And then with the Moon, it's and the Ace of Cups. It's they're scared of love. And that's what I'm getting from this reading, is that this person is very scared of love. And they're thinking about how they want to offer you romance. And it's they want to join in the running, join in the parade. But it's they're conflicted. They're not sure how to do that. And they're not sure what the signs are telling them to do. I feel like they feel like they're getting divine guidance for this connection, but it's they're not sure how to interpret it. They definitely feel like there needs to be growth before there can be movement. But I'm getting big movement vibes. So they're thinking about making things change. They're thinking about moving forward with you. And they're thinking about communication definitely, because I'm just getting that definitely. But I'm getting a lot of people are involved. And so they're thinking about how drama has affected the situation. Let's look at some more of their thoughts. We have the Eight of Cups. And so they're thinking about y'all's separation. That's definitely heavy on their mind right now is what I'm getting. They're thinking about how to heal and how to grow from the situation rather than how to be defeated in it. Boom. Getting this one too. The Eight of Swords and the Nine of Pentacles. And so they're trying to take what they can get and learn from what happened here. They're trying to not be stuck is what I'm getting to. They feel very stuck in their mind. They feel very trapped. I feel like their mind is their worst enemy. And so when they think about things, they think about it from a very pessimistic point of view. They think about things they're melting. It's like life is dissolving them, they're in a vat of acid or something. Now I'm thinking about Rick and Morty, but this person is just thinking about how they can get what they want from the situation, how they can grow into being able to be the person that you need them to be. How this separation is allowing them to have time to grow. Let's get some more cards for their thoughts. I'm gonna get one of these cards. We have the icosahedron. And so they're intellectualizing their emotions, but they're really thinking like hard about their emotions. They're thinking hard about what they feel is what I'm getting. I'm gonna roll a dice on it too. 15, which is 6. And so they're thinking about how they like, because I feel like this is saying that they walked away from you, and like I was saying, they're running away, and they're thinking about like how they're running away. They're recognizing the patterns is what I'm getting. They're recognizing that they have toxic patterns maybe, or that maybe you do as well, but like they're seeing that for like what it is. And we have heal on the back of the deck, and so they're thinking about healing. They're embracing healing. Instant gratification. And so this person could really be like somebody who's very impatient, very like, they seek instant gratification is what I'm getting. Sherlock Holmes gains strong, suspicious receipts, evidence, questionable, investigate. They're thinking about how their impulsive decision-making maybe made you distrust them. And they're thinking about ways to, I feel like, get your trust back. How to earn your trust back. And then we have extra, read all about it. Gossip, rumor has it, communication, straight from the source. And then we have hearsay, sorry. Hearsay and judgy. So I'm definitely getting gossiping vibes, and I'm definitely getting that, like, I'm getting that they're thinking about the fact that you love them despite everything, and it's like they probably were gossiping, they probably were doing things sneaky behind their back, seeking, like, the quick fix is what I'm hearing, and so, like, they were doing things that were very untrustworthy, and it's like you love them anyway, and they're thinking about that, and they're thinking about, like, how you have unconditional love for them. I feel like I'm hearing stupid, and so that's not very nice. So this I'm just hearing, like, that this person thinks it's kind of stupid that you have unconditional love, like unconditional love is stupid, and so this person is scared of love in that way. They feel like unconditional love and like loving people for like despite all things, and like they feel like that's silly. And so I feel like there is an energy of obsession here with both sides, kind of. This person's obsessing over the situation and creating drama that isn't necessary, and then you're obsessing over getting the situation fixed, and it's like, I want to help you, and like they're like they're creating problems, and it's like they're obsessed with the drama of the connection. I feel like that's a big thing here, is the drama. The drama is the what's entertaining them, kind of. And they're seeking there's a fly, sorry. They're seeking instant gratification. Like they're trying to make the moment, like they're treating it like a game. They're treating things like a game. They're playing games is what I'm getting to. And I feel like they could be kind of like mean, or like they could treat you kind of poorly in some way, because like I heard stupid, and like we don't call people stupid, like especially not people we love and care about. Like that is stupid. And so that's kind of bad. And so I feel like this person just is in a very immature mindset. They're very chaotic in their mindset, and they're really thinking about like how they need to grow. In terms of their emotions, what are they feeling? They're feeling like they have lots of options, and they're feeling kind of like picky and choosy is what I'm getting. They're chasing quick fixes, literally is what I'm getting. They're trying not to choose and make decisions, I feel like, too. They're trying to be irresponsible in that way. They're trying to stay irresponsible, stay, like, not tied down, stay disconnected is what I heard. And so they're trying not to have responsibility and not to connect with reality. They're trying to stay in their, like, own little bubble, in their own little world. What is this person feeling? Actually getting this card. The Devil. And so, yeah, they're thinking about how it's like they don't want to be tied down, but they feel tied down. And it's like they got themselves into a situation that they weren't expecting to be in. What are their feelings? They definitely feel very connected to you and very, like, obsessed with you is what I'm getting to. The Magician. The Empress. One more card. The Hanged Man. And so they do have some kind of dream here with you. They have some kind of dream that they want to fulfill, like some kind of something that they're not chasing, they're not going after. It's like they're trying to find clarity on the situation still. They're trying to understand themselves, I feel like. They're trying to assess their dreams. They're kind of in fantasy land. They're kind of in dream world. And I feel like it's just like, it's very immature. It's very high school is what I'm getting. This is very high school vibes. What are their feelings for you? Let's get one more card for this deck. We have Hot Mess Express. We could actually get 2. And then we have Glow Up. And so they feel like things are changing. They're going through a glow up. You're going through a glow up. People are like, y'all are growing as people. Y'all are learning to move differently. And it's pointing in the same direction. I feel like y'all are running. Y'all are running towards the future. It's just like, this person doesn't want to slow down maybe to like let you catch up. It's like they want to get to their future right now. They want to really like, they're trying to grow, but it's like they don't feel like they have time to like stop for you to catch up, is what I'm getting. So it's like they're kind of leaving you behind, but it's like, it's not that they want to leave you behind necessarily. It's that like they're immature and they're not sure how to like be not empathetic, but like be balanced with somebody else. They're not sure how to have balance with somebody else, because that was the connecting energy. Is they're not sure how to have balance. I feel like they're the opposite of you. You really want a connection and they really don't. But it's like y'all fell in love, and so like there's this trouble like where it's like they don't want to be in a connection, but they love you, and so it's like you want to be in a connection, and you see what I'm saying? There's like an imbalance there. Then we have the Dolphin Merkaba and the something hands. If you have the guidebook for this deck, that would be amazing if you could let me look at it, like send me pictures of it or something. That would be way too cool, because like I've never seen the guidebook for this deck, and I would really like to. We have Fruit of Life. And so they feel like this connection will be very fruitful. It's just like trouble getting there. There's a lot of work to get there is what I'm getting. They're still very immature and they recognize that. It's like they want to still live their childhood. Like they want to still live free and like before they like get tied down. And I'm getting big blue vibes. And so I feel like this person is very blue about the situation, which is interesting. I guess that's because of the Ten of Swords here too. The past, I feel like, has this person in their emotions. They're still trying to heal the past. And like they're trying to run away from the past is what I'm getting. They're not trying to heal the past. And that's exactly what I'm getting. This person's running away from the truth. They're scared of the truth, but they're going through a glow up. Something is going to bring them like, something is going to force them into a glow up. I'm getting that also that things are happening in divine timing. That y'all are both growing and transforming, and like the universe is like helping y'all grow and transform. It's just like both of you are trying to do things at your own pace rather than at the universe's paces. You're trying to control things. But let's see what this person intends with you. Let's see what their intentions are for this connection. Their intentions are to move to calmer waters with you. They want to get to a place of like calm. I'm hearing peace and calm too. And so they want peace here. Right now, their intentions are unclear because they're in an app, like they're not feeling their emotions. They're avoiding their emotions. They're trying to be logical and like in their head rather than in their heart space. They don't know how to be in their heart space is what I'm getting. They definitely feel like you opened their heart, but it's like they don't know how to get into that. They don't know how to feel, they don't know how to understand that energy. They don't know how to be in that energy. The Hanged Man again. And so this person's intentions right now are to gain a new perspective on the situation. Neptune vibes are coming out strong. Like I said, I'm getting big water vibes, and with the icy hedron here and like just big emotional vibes and like a big childish emotions. It's like they're not sure how to express emotions, how to feel emotions. They're not sure what to do about that. This person's intentions are to learn from what's in front of them, to take opportunities as they come, I feel like. They're not really clear on their intentions. I feel like they don't really have intentions for this connection. It's not that they're manifesting it. They're manifesting it later, though. They're trying to get to where they can be in this connection. Right now, they recognize that they can't be in a connection. And it's like they're trying to climb a ladder, trying to grow and trying to evolve. They're trying to understand how to step into their emotions. And they're scared of that because the past is so heavy. They're scared, like they know that they have to address the things that they haven't addressed in their life yet to be able to feel the emotions with you that they want to. And so they're running away from that. They're very much trying to like avoid that. What's going to happen next in this connection? This person is going to gain emotional, they're going to like learn about their emotions. We have the Page of Cups, the Knight of Cups, and then the King of Cups. And so this person is going to, I feel like hold their emotions back a little bit. I'm going to be honest with you. This person feels like things are meant to happen later and not now. And so I feel like they're going to kind of like, they feel like they're going to hurt you if they were with you right now. They do want to have balance with you, though, is what I'm getting. The Five of Pentacles, they're insecure. And then the Lovers. That throws me off because I was going to say something and then now, like, the Lovers kind of throws that way off. They feel like y'all are so different. Like, yes, y'all come from, like, the same area, maybe the same neighborhood or something, but, like, y'all are just so different. Y'all grew up in such different ways. And it's like they don't know how to balance that. And like what's going to happen next is y'all are going to find some kind of balance. And so if that could be like you never talking to this person again and stuff like that. But like I feel like the balance is going to be like not to separate. I feel like y'all are going to find a balance together. Y'all are going to find your yin and yang again. Because that's what, did I say that? That was the last pile. So maybe you're connected to the last pile. With the Four of Cups. So what's going to happen next is then the Five of Cups. So there we go. That's some positive energy. They're gonna feel their emotions. They're gonna be addressing the past, and so this person is going to allow themselves to hurt a little bit. They're staying in this disadvantage, this like upside down energy where they're reflecting, and they're going to eventually like start actually reflecting and really understanding like why they do the things they do and stuff. Because I do feel like this person's kind of like trolling you a little bit is what I'm getting. And so they're going to understand like why they got there, how they got there, and like what to do about that. They're going to start feeling what they've done to you, and like they're going to really like their heart chakra, you open that, they're opening their heart chakra too. It's like they're going to embrace that instead of like avoiding it. Because that's what I'm getting right now, is that they're avoiding it and they're going through some kind of glow up where they're going to embrace that. They're going to see that they are a hot mess, and they really are going to like learn what unconditional love is, and like learn to feel unconditional love and to accept it. Because I feel like this person definitely doesn't accept it right now. But what is your advice in this connection? The King of Pentacles, the Nine of Pentacles. It says to remove can't from your dictionary. And that's some of the best advice I've ever heard, really. Like, I got it from karate. Like, they told us to, like, to never say you can't do something, because once you say you can't, then, like, you've admitted defeat. You've basically, like, caused yourself to fail. And so it's that mentality of, like, saying nothing is impossible. Anything is possible. And, like, I can do anything if I want to. And as long as I put the energy in, I can make anything happen. And so I feel like you need to just focus on, remaining positive, and, like, to focus on what you have control over. Because I do feel like there is still going to be, like, a separation. There's still going to be cold energy here, just because I feel like there's a watching energy. Your advice is to, I feel like, to disconnect from this connection just a little bit. It says push harder, you got this. And so I'm getting to remain hopeful, to remain faithful, but to, like, disconnect a little bit. With the King of Pentacles, too, you're being encouraged, I feel like, to work on yourself, to grow yourself. I feel like you're also being encouraged to really feel your emotions, to step into your heart and, like, allow your heart to be broken. Because I feel like you're trying to remain hopeful and, like, use that hope to, like, keep your heart from getting hurt. And, like, you're trying to be like, well, you're trying to be optimistic, but, like, you're holding on to that optimism as, like, a cover up for what you actually feel. You're trying not to feel things, and so you're being optimistic through it. And it's like you need to take time to really heal and to really feel what you feel. I'm getting a bunch of 9 vibes. So completion. So things are going to be ending soon to be re-begin. There's going to be a new beginning. There's going to be a balance coming into this connection. And I'm not necessarily sure what kind of balance that is. I'll ask in a moment, actually. I'll get cards for that. But I'm just getting, like, see, there's the 10 of Cups. And so there is unconditional love here. It's just, it's not really, you're not really, like, this person's not really sure how to accept that. This person's not in a place where they're emotionally available. And I feel like you need to be that emotionally available person for yourself right now. You're learning to, I feel like, heal yourself and to really, like, to remain unconditionally loving. I feel like that's what you're being tested right now. Can you love this person despite them breaking your heart? Can you, like, learn to forgive, and, like, can you love despite being brokenhearted? That's what I feel like you're learning right now, though, is to love no matter what. And to love even if it means, like you can love the people that hurt you. That doesn't mean you have to let them back into your lives. And so, like, learning to, like, love this person, but build boundaries, build proper boundaries with them. And to believe anything is possible still. Despite, like, the things that, like, you want not happening to you. Despite, like, maybe, like, not getting exactly what you expected or what you thought was going to happen. Not expecting, like, not getting what you wanted necessarily. Still believing anything is possible. There is still, like, the ability for that to happen. It's just it didn't happen when you wanted it to. It happened in divine timing. And so learning to trust in the divine and believe that anything is possible is what I'm getting. That's your advice, is to remain hopeful and to see that, like, see that anything is possible. See the potential. I feel like your glow up really is about, like, releasing control too. I feel like that's a big part of it. I feel like you clutch very hard to, like, things. You, like, really grab onto things and hold them very tight. And I feel like you're learning to release, kind of. What's funny too is this is the elephant, and then at the beginning of your reading, I was, like, moving the elephant, I'm pretty sure. I think that was this reading. If not, then it was pile 2, and I'm definitely getting pile 2 vibes. And I can't remember what pile 2 is about, honestly. But, like, I'm just getting, like, a connection there. And I'm getting that, like, I'm getting that you're very magical, and this person is too. And it's just, like, there's just a need to believe that the universe has a plan. And that I feel like you're scared that you will lose hope. And I feel like you'll only lose hope if you let yourself lose hope. One more card. We have heal. And so you're learning to heal. You're learning to grow. You're learning growth. Ask, believe, receive. And so miracles. You're learning to believe in miracles. And you're learning to believe that, like, anything is possible, and that you are the thing that stops yourself from having things be possible in your life, if that makes any sense. And I feel like you're just learning that, like, you're learning to release control and allow the universe to take the wheel is what I'm getting. But let's see what balance is coming into this connection, because I'm curious too. So what's this balance that's coming in? What's this balance that's coming in? the Two of Wands, the Eight of Swords, on the back of the deck, the Page of Swords. And so I feel like you're going to be seeing where this connection was kind of a coping mechanism for problems in your life. You're going to be seeing that this connection was used as a coping mechanism. And you're going to be figuring out how to release that. You're going to be releasing yourself from that need for another person in your life. You're going to be learning to put the energy that you put into connections into yourself is what I'm getting. You're going to be seeing the universe's plan for not only this connection, but for yourself. You're going to be learning to deal with your anxiety. The Wheel of Fortune on the back of the deck, and then Strength. So I feel like you're going to be healing your shadows, and you're really going to be understanding that, like, everything happens for a reason. And, like, even the bad things, even the things that hurt the most. And I feel like this is going to really put you into a leadership position. And so this connection really could have had a purpose of, like, showing you how far rock bottom can get, and how you can get past rock bottom. It's like you can stand up against anything. You can get past anything. I feel like what you're learning in this connection is to see the magic despite, like, your exact manifestations not coming in, and understanding, like, that the universe is on your side, and, like, everything's happening to you and not for, or everything's happening for you and not to you. You're really learning to keep the unconditional love that you have, and, like, despite, like, things hurting you. And so not becoming jaded, not becoming guarded. Because I feel like you could have been guarded in the past, and it's like you broke past that, and now it's like you're scared of, like, that happening again. And I feel like you're going to not let that happen again. And so right now, maybe your advice is to really step into a different perspective and see things from a different angle. Yeah, because we have the Three of Swords coming up too, and the Hermit. So I do feel like there may not be there may be a chance in the future, but right now I'm just seeing that the past is affecting this connection too much. And y'all are both kind of bringing things into the connection that have no business, like, being in the connection. There's too much gossip. There's too much chitter chatter. There's, like, too much going on. And I feel like the energy is just too immature. And so I feel like as you take the more mature path, as you allow yourself to, like, really embrace, like, healing and, like, your own energy and, like, living in your own moment, you will understand, like, everything has a reason, and you'll see that. I feel like there is kind of a sad energy here, but I feel like the sad energy is very necessary, because I'm feeling very down right now too. And it's just like, this energy is very confusing and very down, I'm getting. And so I just feel like there's better things out there for you. So I'm going to do one more spread for you real quick. And this is just like, this will be just generally what's happening for you. What's happening for you. The Ten of Wands. And so again, you're being shown how far you can fall and how far you can get back up from. The Nine of Pentacles. You're learning to take things as they come instead of trying to control and, like, trying to get more of a situation than necessarily is being given to you. The Four of Swords. The Ace of Coins. So you're going to be seeing opportunities in healing. I feel like you're a healer, and I feel like that's, like, an elephant, I feel like, is a healing animal. It's my favorite animal, actually. But I feel like you're learning to embrace romance for what it is. Sometimes it's flaky, and I feel like you really wear your heart on your sleeve, and it's like you're learning that, like, you can do that, and you can still, like, even with the Page of Cups there. See, there's, like, magic everywhere, and you're learning to see even the things that hurt you as good. On my story the other day on Instagram, I posted this thing that said, be grateful for everything, even the things that hurt the most. And that was what I got from a tarot reading. That was, like, what the divine told me to post on my story. And so I'm just getting that vibe that, like, you need to be grateful for the situation, even though it hurts. It's like learning to, like, see this as something to be grateful for. Learning to see everything as an opportunity for your growth and for your better, like, for you to become better. Everything's teaching you to be a stronger person. And last card, we're gonna get one more card. The Two of Wands. You're learning to see all sides of the situation. You're learning to see not only your side, but the other side of the story. You're learning to create a plan past what is just beneficial to you or just beneficial to them. And, like, you're learning to allow things to just happen as they are, to allow things to release control is really what I'm getting. Then we have the Four of Wands. And so there's some hope for you. I definitely feel like a twin flame or soulmate will be coming in for you in some way. Like, something good will be coming. Like, there's definitely something you don't see coming that's going to be coming, like, for you and stuff. And so I feel like some positive energy will be coming to you as soon as you release control and allow the universe to take control. I'm getting married. That's what that card means, is marriage vibes. And then let's see. There was romance and there's the shadow. So as soon as you start healing your shadows, I feel like romance will be possible. And I do feel like that involves walking away from the situation a little bit. But I feel like positive change is coming from this, like, I feel like you might have to be alone for a little while, but there is positive change coming. You're growing and evolving. And I feel like you're just being encouraged to allow that growth and allow that evolution. To really feel what you feel in the moment, and to really like learning how to overcome these bad feelings is what's going to teach you how to be like stronger and how to be a healer. And so that's what I'm getting. I hope this reading was helpful. I hope you enjoyed this reading. There's a Page of Cups again, and a Six of Wands. And then this card reminds me of this card always. And a star. See, like there is positive energy all around you, and you're focused on this relationship, and it's like you're too codependent on it to be happy. And you're supposed to be on your own a little bit. You're supposed to step into some kind of leadership, like where you're above this. You're not supposed to let this bring you down. You're supposed to only let relationships bring you up. And I feel like that's something else you're learning. Like, to let relationships only benefit you. This relationship looks to have really like pulled you down, really hurt your feelings, and it's like this relationship was never supposed to do that. It was supposed to be like something that brought you up. It was supposed to bring good into your life, not bad, but it's like you allowed it to bring negativity into your life. And so you're too attached to something that's not yourself. And so you're just learning to be one with yourself, I feel like. But that's all I have for you today, and I hope you have a wonderful day.